Hello guys, today we are playing Polar Dread. It's like a FNAF thing. What are you, big boy? Get back on your feet. Don't look at me with that face. Don't look at me with that face. Ugly guy. Come here, daddy. Come here, sugar daddy. If I walk over here, will he look at me? Yeah, his head just follows you. Yep, his head follows you wherever you go. I'm gonna just get over here.
Hello, player, and welcome to Polar Dread. Now, we don't have an actual narration for this tutorial, so you're going to be stuck with me instead for now. So the first thing I want to introduce you to is the basic mechanics of the game.
I guess we might
It's going to get a little complex in the later in the game. You have to know how to manage everything in the room. I think a good place to start would be your door controls. So, if you look down to the right of the room, you should see a door that has some fairy lights on top of it. This is going to be your main office entrance, and this is how a lot of the enemies are going to try to get into your room. Now, if you look down at your table, you should see that there's a little button on it that's to the far right.
Yeah.
This will actually toggle the door, opening it or closing it. Now, don't worry about the door opening on its own, it's going to stay shut if you hold it shut. As soon as you toggle it back off again, though, the door will open, meaning that enemies can get through. Now, the reason you want to keep the door open sometimes is because you have a power limit. You can actually view this limit on your watch using the green rim that surrounds the time. Once the green rim turns red, that's power that you've effectively lost, but you cannot get back until the end of your shift. So you have to manage all your power the best you can. Now, another thing I want to address is the ventilation duct behind you. If you were to turn around,
So the cameras
you
are
should
working.
see a ventilation duct behind you. This is where some enemies are going to come crawling through, and in order to shut them out, first, you have to detect them by pushing the X button in your controller. You'll turn on the flashlight on your left hand. You can use this to look into dark areas of the office if you feel like it's needed. This does not take power, so you can be as trigger happy with it as you want. When you have your light focused in the dark vent, you might see something in there. If you do, you look to the right of the vent where you should see a little button. This works like the door control. You can toggle it on and off and it shuts out the vent, preventing any creatures from getting inside.
So maybe
Now,
I'm
if you
guessing
turn around and
someone
face the
comes
front
through, there
again,
you go.
you should see a little tablet that's mounted in front of you.
'Cause there's nothing
And then behind that tablet, you should see a giant flat screen on the wall that has a camera system on it. You can basically use this tablet by touching a room to toggle that camera
Ooh.
feed to the room that you've just touched. This is so you can tell where all the enemies are without needing to actually leave the office. It's always good to look at the camera if you don't know where an enemy is, because otherwise they can sneak up on you if you're not paying attention. Now, the last thing I want to tell you about is how to force grab items in this game. There are some items that are currently out of your reach. You can actually grab them and pull them towards you using a simple
I
three-step
noticed
system.
that.
First off, reach your hand towards whatever object you want to grab, and if it has a blue highlight, you're doing it correctly.
I don't know how I figured
And
this
then
out,
make a
but
fist by squeezing
I
either the
just
trigger
love
or
the
the grip
detail
button.
in this game. The staff
And
all,
then, once you have
the
it
way all
locked
of
in,
these things work,
swing your arm
how
backwards and
scary
it'll come
that
flying
thing
towards
is,
you, where you can then catch it out
whatever
of the
that
air.
is and that.
You'll require
Like,
some
this
more
is
items during the
already so
later
much
nights of the game,
detail, so I
you want to make
already
sure you're
love
able
this
to
game
reach
even
as
though I
many of
haven't
them as
played
you
it.
possibly can during the spare time that you have between encounters. That's all for now, though, so I'll just let you win the game.
Yeah, win the game for free! So now we're gonna play the real game. Is that supposed to change? Cause last time one was there. Yes. What? Freaky. Oh wait, is that me? I'm pretty sure. I think maybe this thing in a suit because I saw like a human in it.
Sam, hey, this is Isaac from management. Figured I'd leave you a call real quick since there's stuff we've got to tell you about in the office you're in. First off, I want to tell you that this shift is, well, it's a bit longer than you thought it would be. You're gonna be up until 6 in the morning. Yeah, we know it's a bit of a bigger undertaking than you thought, but just bear in mind,
so I'm pretty sure most things should be in here,
a very
right?
long time, hence why your being here is so important. Some people out there are, well, they're kind of stupid. I know we're open 24/7, but people tend to stumble in while we're doing construction like a bumbling ape. We've locked the doors, and they literally stick their fingers in, trying to open the lock, and I'm on top again. Lovely. Okay, let's just go over the obvious shtick. You have a monitor in front of you. If you enter a room, the camera beep will switch to the room. Groundbreaking technology, eh? Oh, right, and the doors too. They've got a little button on the table, so just press that if you feel like someone is in the building, and you should be safe. Just don't use them too much. Your electric can use quite a bit of power, and God knows this entire resort uses enough power already. Speaking of, if you look at your watch, you can see your power limit using the green room of the watch. The more it turns red, that's more money we have to spend on the power bill. Yeah, you find that funny, don't you, asshole? Anyways, one thing for tonight. If you turn around behind you, you'll see a vent duct.
So guys,
Basically, so you don't suffocate yourself.
I don't know
since
if I'm
that office is
on like a
incredibly
mode.
stuffy in the wrong conditions.
It's like
But
easy.
if you feel like you want it off, you can just push the button to the right of the vent. Close it. I think that's all for now. I'll call you soon, though.
I don't know
See
if
you later, Sam.
if there's
Remember
like
to
a
not
mode
mess up
or
our shit.
easy,
It's expensive.
because I just did tutorial. Oh my god. I want to see what happens when you die. Come here. Hi, Mommy. Never mind. That was just a joke. Let's see what happens when you die, Shauna. Just use up all the power. Don't ask me why, like a... You know, how about we just... No. You know, never mind. You know, let's be done. Let's be done. I'm just curious. I'm curious. I'm really curious.
You should have sealed that vent. Kill me.
What is this? No, this is actually horrifying. No, I'm not joking. Oh my god. Just because I lay down, you go there? No, this is horrifying. Oh.